Welcome to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shiva Prasad Reddy alias DRTSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello, and a warm welcome to Dr. KJ Ramesh-ji, former Director General, Indian Meteorological Department. I am son-in-law of Kerala. What to do? I crisscross Ramesh-ji in Bengaluru if he is not going to Bangkok and other countries, and I travel through him. And he's a learned gentleman. We are again feeling sorry. How many times precious lives are lost? So again, our heartfelt condolences to the families and let the souls rest in peace. What wrong they have done? What wrong they have done? Without even forgetting the previous Wayanad disasters. Amit Shah, where is he? I don't know. Busy promoting Ajay, his own son. So because why I am calling him is he is the Union Home Minister. He threw in Parliament. He said he has passed a bill, amended the earlier bill on the disaster management so that these things will not be repeated. Will Amit Shah resign? Under your aegis, because this tunnels, what you have done in Uttarakhand, Mr. Amit Shah Modi, Uttarakhand, similar situation, tunneling hills, hillocks, loose baby mountains there, and here earth crust, the entire mud comes down, killing people. Not only that, now the entire area is not stable. Sir, first your comments, then I will show. Very sorry state of affairs. Government's not learning, people losing their lives, and nature is also not happy with our developmental policies.
Yeah, Western Ghats is a vulnerable segment, particularly even when Konkal Railway started, several places while construction itself, bridges have collapsed. And still we have problem of landslides whenever rainy season comes on the Western Ghats. And particularly Wayanad is so vulnerable in Kerala. In 2009 itself, Kerala government's own study says that Wayanad is one of the most vulnerable district for landslides, and we have to be careful in doing any developmental work. After Churmala's landslide, so much of damage happened to all farmhouses, other infrastructure, whichever is built, everything is washed out. And again, now we are digging a tunnel from Malapuram to um, uh, um, maybe another city through Wayanad, and the tunneling work has created instability and triggered the landslide. We have two images before that landslide and after the landslide, how the situation has been. This is the situation before the landslide. You can see already existing highway is there. Now you are putting another tunnel, cutting tunnel, and that's where in this corner only that landslide has happened.
This is the
Please
highway,
go
na,
down.
sir. Already existing highway. This is the existing
This
highway.
existing highway.
Right.
After the landslide, you see, nothing is existing there.
Now they are trying to tunnel this entire area adjacent to the existing highway. See how, see, a
Yes.
layman will say, don't disturb existing ones. But I don't know here.
See the area where trigger of landslide has happened.
This is the highway. Don't forget.
There is no earlier road now. Earlier road vanished.
This is the highway gone. This is
Ah,
the highway. Yeah.
totally gone.
So entire
Very,
mud
very
has.
unfortunate. We are not learning anything from the past. That is another big mistake we are doing. So, without any structural geotechnical study, no developmental work should be taken place. Geotechnical studies should tell you where it is stable to go for a tunnel cutting and expansion of the road by cutting the slopes. There only it has to happen. We are not doing this. Even in Uttarakhand we had different same experience in Silkyara tunnel, and we have seen the consequence. 17-20 days workers were stranded. Here also
This
all
video, sir,
construction
I am sorry to
workers.
interrupt. This is the video.
This is the video. Very, see how scary it is.
I already have. Now, many people are doubting who is this. The primary construction contractor for the twin tube Wayanad Annakam Kalladi Meppadi tunnel project is Dilip Buildcon Limited DPL. Here are the specific details regarding the project's contractors and execution. Primary civil construction, approach roads and bridges, project execution, supervised by the Konkal Railway Corporation Limited. So now what they say is they have ignored even the district collector warning. Here it is. Before deadly Kerala tunnel collapse, warning from district collector was ignored. Minister tells Express that instructions to remove soil accumulating at the site were not complied with. See how these companies, just for the sake of profit making, how they are trying to play around with the lives of the people and the beauty of the nature. The nature also. This video I'll try to.
And the damage is irreparable.
Irreparable.
See how scary this video is.
Same sir, now it will come down soon.
Yes.
I want the entire India and the world to watch, to play with nature. It is going to endanger precious life. That is what really happened. See this, see the mudslide, see the mudslide, how it is coming down. See so
Yes,
fast.
yes. Yes, yes.
See. Watch it. And see this, such a big lorry, and unfortunate those who are dive. See, very sad.
These two
Right.
lady and male are lucky.
They are lucky. The other ones got crushed.
Crushed. Yes.
My dear India, see Dilip build boulders. His entire thing is there.
He's
Here
the
I'm showing
contractor.
you how reckless
the
these contractors are. Collector has already warned. 20th June, there was a report also. Remove all the mud from the site. How long
And
these fellows, these ministers allow, administrators allow these contractors go scot-free? Why not?
no,
Breach.
when rain warning is given, why to continue the work? They should vacate.
Right.
At least that much they can do, na? They can stop the work until the normalcy restores, fair weather conditions restore. Why with the rain warning? Why should they continue
Work
with
at
the
all.
construction work?
When it is raining, any common sense fellow
It
will
is not the
stop
first
the work.
time. Already Wayanad suffered.
Here, not only they are working, but they have not removed the mud. See, the fury of the nature. Very sad state of affairs. Bridges washed away. This is the highway, which we have shown you from the top. This highway is also gone.
Gone. Yes. That's what that map shows. That is with that aerial view. It is done. Map photo is done
shown you
with
the aerial view, but how it was coming down here, and then let us hear to the Chief Minister of Kerala what he has to say.
Are missing. Now the forces are there. Tunnel in Wayanad districts. There was an tunnel in Wayanad districts. There was an accident. Now 7 persons are in the hospital. 1 person is reported that he died, and 7 persons are missing. Now the forces are there from the Meenangadi, the Wayanad itself. There was a force. They reached on the spot, and another force will be reaching there within few minutes. And the fire force and the police are taking the recovery measures to find out the persons, those who are missing. The Disaster Management Authority and the District Collector has already issued an order on 20th of this June to remove all this soil from the spot. The preliminary information is that the contractors of the tunnel has not obeyed the order issued by the Honorable District Collector and the Disaster Management Authority.
So will there be any action against the
See, so blatantly, now I was demanding only
So
Amit Shah, but
unfortunate.
here,
So
the state
unfortunate.
government, everyone is reluctant when this fellow contractor is not obeying, they should have stopped and they should have removed that fellow from that contracting work. Am I right or wrong, sir?
And 100% even after that, when rainfall warning is there, why to continue the work at all at the site?
So even government laxity is also there. Government, heavy rain affecting all Rahul, right from Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Pinarayi Vijayan, ex-chief minister, they're all extremely distressed after hearing this news. So I'm just running through Konkan Railway Minister also. So here it is. Even state government has to take the blame.
Everybody.
They are natives of this area.
On-site activity is allowed when rainfall forecast is there. Seeing the
How can they allow?
vulnerability of Wayanad district for the landslides.
How can collector issued, then after that, if they are not obeying, collector should have immediately stopped the work. Am I right or wrong,
Yes.
sir? When the minister concerned there, because they are natives of this area, not Amit Shah.
Yes.
They should very well know what happens if it rains. The disaster already it is there in their minds. Your comment, sir?
No, it is first mistake is collector orders issued on 20th June itself are not implemented. Compliance was not there. And now when rainfall forecast is there, why on-site construction activity is continued by the contractor? Contractor himself is not taking care of the lives of the workers and the people living there.
So many precious lives.
After last year's experience of devastating landslide, after rainfall warning, they should not continue the work at all on site.
Yeah. Last time also I'll try to show. But Chief Minister, I am sorry to say you are a good man. But if the district authorities are warning the contractor, if they are not obeying, you are all native of Kerala. Precious lives. And the entire crust is going to be disturbed now. That highway which is there running, that also got disturbed. Let me remind them.
It is unsafe. It is unsafe to continue the work there.
ഇവിടുന്ന് പൊട്ടി വന്നിട്ട് ഈ പുഴ ഒലിച്ചു വന്ന ഈ
This is the last time this thing, sir.
Last time landslide. Yes.
കേട്ടോ മുണ്ടക്കൈ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന സ്ഥലത്ത് ഈ കാണുന്ന വീടുകളും ഈ പുഴയോട് ചേർന്ന് ഈ
Very, very unfortunate. We are not learning anything from the past experience. No lesson learning and no precautionary steps, no safety concern is shown on ground.
ഇതൊക്കെ ഇതിൽ ഈ ക്രോസ് ആയിട്ട് കാണുന്ന ഈ ബിൽഡിംഗ് മാത്രമാണ്
I'm reminding the Kerala state government and Konkan Railways don't take
ഈ കാണുന്നതാണ് അവിടെ
measures against the nature. Now you see how it is going to.
ഇതെല്ലാം പോയി. ഇത് പോയി അവിടുന്ന് നേരെ വന്ന് ഇതുണ്ടോ ഇതിലേ വന്ന് ഇതാ ഇവിടെയാണ് സൂചിപ്പാറ വാട്ടർഫോൾസ്. ഇത് കണ്ടോ ഈ സൂചിപ്പാറ വാട്ടർഫോൾസ് ഇതാ അങ്ങോട്ട് ചാടിയിട്ട് നേരെ അങ്ങോട്ട് കണ്ടോ താഴേക്ക് ആ ചാല് പോകുന്നത് കണ്ടോ. ഇതിലേ പോയി ഇവിടുന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ പോയിട്ട് ഇതാ ഇത്രയും കിലോമീറ്റർ പോത്തുകല്ല് കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ ഇത് കണ്ടോ ഇത്രയും കിലോമീറ്റർ ഒഴുകി പോയിട്ടാണ് ആ ബോഡികൾ കിട്ടിയിട്ടുള്ളതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിന്റെ ഒരു ദുരന്തത്തിന്റെ വ്യാപ്തി എന്താണ്. എത്ര ദൂരം ആണ് ബോഡി ഒഴുകി പോയിട്ടുള്ളത്.
It is a simple safety concern. If they are very serious about it, they don't have concern for the lives of the people. Rainfall warning.
I'm trying to show.
They should not do the work any work on site. That's all.
So you're passing, even state government is reluctant to stop.
Helpless.
How can Wayanad reduce landslide risks? This paper was published when they have to understand. 1924, my dear Chief Minister of Kerala. Now you call the Disaster Management Authority, Wayanad collector, all collectors in Kerala. Kerala is a monsoon area, southwest. Monsoon starts from there. Western Ghats are there. And it is surrounded by hills, hillocks, seas, natural rivers. So the collectors have to be clearly taught. How can Wayanad reduce landslide risk? This paper was published way back in 1924. What are the natural and man-made factors that triggered large-scale death and destruction in Kerala? What is the plan to protect the Western Ghats? Why have recommendations by the Gadgil committee not been implemented? Were warnings issued, ignored by the state? The heavy rainfall in the region and the slope of the Western Ghats means that Wayanad is vulnerable to
landslides.
This
is
paper we are showing every time, my
work.
dear people of Kerala and leaders of Kerala. Why is that you are not learning? All the politicians and administrators, they should be taught a lesson, and daily they should be taught what Kerala is and what risks are. Western Ghats are there, heavy rains are there, rivers, rivulets, surrounded by seas and hillocks. Such a beautiful natural place. But what in the name of development? If you try to disturb the crust of the earth, if you try to play around with the natural habitat or mountains like Western Ghats and all, what will happen? The disasters, precious lives are lost. And I'm told there was a Muslim family which has gone on a visit to pay respect to the Middle East. Their entire house washed away. They are lucky they have gone to God. So like that, different stories are emerging from Wayanad. So before I go, now straight away to our guest, sir, why they are not learning lessons and how long this we should keep on doing this type of shows?
Now it appears that government is insensitive, contractors are insensitive, there is no regulatory mechanism working. Even after specific instruction by the collector, contractor on site is not adhering, not complying with the instructions of the collector. And secondly, when rainfall warning is there, monsoon season, when warning is there, why to continue work on site by the workers? And he is by continuing even in the rainy day and with rain warning, you are putting all the workers and other people on site risking their lives. Contractor has no business to risk the lives of the people working for his company through this kind of negligence. And minimum concern for the fellow families, fellow lives doesn't seem to be existing. This is very, very unfortunate. It is a free for everybody sort of thing. Contractor driven freedom is prevalent, and that is dominating the affairs there. And no control, no regulatory mechanism. Disaster Management Authority already made Wayanad has most vulnerable district among the Kerala for landslide. We had Churmala landslide, so much of damage has happened, so much of property was lost, so much of loss. Here, existing roadway, besides that they are digging a tunnel for to go to Mallapuram, and that has destabilized, and because of that the landslide has happened. So it is becoming very clear by the reports that the geotechnical study cannot suggest this kind of stabilizing trajectory for going ahead with the tunnel. So Silkyara tunnel also we had similar experience in Uttarakhand, and we have not learned any lesson about the safety of the people. Without in even after Silkyara tunnel, it was told that there will be always escape route when landslide vulnerable zone some activity is taking place. If escape route was there, people will not be facing this kind of distress, no. So without safe escape route, if we are going ahead in more activity, tunneling and expansion, destabilizing of the slopes of the hills, then what will happen? Event after event, landslide after landslide, every episode will have some sort of casualties taking and distress to the people. And yesterday also, if you see, there is a link road in the Khandala segment of the Delhi, the Bombay Pune Expressway. just constructed, launched 2 weeks before. So all that retention wall collapsed. That means design of the retention wall in 16 days with almost 5,000, 6,000 crore, 15-kilometer elevated expressway, bypassing Kandala segment of the Western Ghats, and that retention wall is collapsed with the present rain. That means strength of the retention wall is not designed to withstand the rainfall,
Looting.
which
It
has
is
happened
nothing
now.
but contractors are looting in this regime. Modi, we have
No,
been
no,
doing
we
so
have
many shows
problem with
right
the
from Uttar
designs
Pradesh,
also.
Gujarat,
We have
everywhere.
problems with the design also. We have
Design, that's what.
problem with the design also.
Design, yeah. Gadkari is busy with ethanol, but not what is happening, the corruption activities, what are happening in the
No,
contractual agreement.
ethanol is troubling people who cannot buy second car. Many
Yeah,
families can buy only one car in their lives.
right.
If ethanol is spoiling their car, so what will happen to them?
That's what. He's the minister for roads and buildings and the highways, national highways. And see the precarious conditions, my dear Gadkari ji, what is happening down under your ministry. So this is for today. I only hope at least the prompt measures which the Honorable Chief Minister was kind enough to say.
And some lesson
Contractor,
learning will be done for future.
yeah, contractor did not heed in spite of collector's warning. And there was a prior warning on June 20th. The contractor has to be sued. And not only that, the entire work should be stopped. And what damage it has done to the existing highway. And what about those missing? My heart goes with those families. How many are missing? How many are trapped? Now that entire count should be out. And what about the condition of their families? My God, I'm really worried. And the entire crust in the entire that area now becomes unstable. It is not going to be stable because they have dug tunnel. They have destabilized the earth's crust. Now you see the fury. They should have removed the mud. They should have stopped the work. Common sense. That is why my request to Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala and Rahul Gandhi, your own sister Priyanka, you were representing Wayanad before. You have to come down, sit with your ministers, your MLAs, your right from panchayat sarpanches to the MLAs and MPs, involve all officials, IAS and IPS, every concerned official. Teach them what Kerala is all about.
More
Also
importantly,
learn.
Prasad Garu,
Sir.
all standard operation procedures, disaster management guidelines have to be followed, strictly complied by the contractors who are doing in vulnerable zones, any work doing in vulnerable zones. This is the first thing that has to happen. Special supervisory mechanism has to be established. Otherwise, if we leave it to the contractor, this is what will happen event after the event.
That's what, because after immediately Pinarayi government, he has just come in, that honorable gentleman, V.D. Satishan ji. But when you are confronting, I hope as soon as monsoon starts, before monsoon, what are the measures you should take? My dear V.D. Satishan ji, I think you are aware because you are in central part of area, Kochi area and all you represent. I don't think you will not be that. So make sure that the Kerala, what Kerala is before monsoon, during monsoon, and after monsoon. This has to be taught to every, because this is nature bestowed area, God's own country we call. But if man-made attempts in the name of development causing serious disasters, what should one name Kerala as? I've already
Protecting
told you.
lives should be the highest priority.
Yes. Protecting life should be the highest priority. Similarly, not to disturb or endanger the existing, those ecological beautiful structures in the name of development. Kindly understand. We need development. We will also say we want to travel fast and we want all the facilities, but that should not be at the cost of precious lives and the nature, the symbiosis with which we live and lead our lives.
No compromise on public safety. No compromise on public safety.
Right. And my suggestion to our Amit Shah ji, you are the Home Minister, Union disaster management, what it is doing when before raining, after raining. Now in Pune also retention wall collapsed. What is happening? Where is the disaster management mechanisms? Once the construction happens and if such type of quality constructions, such type of inexperienced people, contractors in Wayanad, if they are going to destroy our public money meant for public utility in a transparent and accountable way, just these political parties, politicians are happy with these contractors giving them money to the political parties so that they can contest by spending huge amounts. My dear ministers, right from PM to Chief Minister and all, just think about those unfortunate precious lives being lost. What if our families are there? Will you be like this? What if our families are there? That retention wall collapse, this Wayanad tunnel collapse, and Uttarakhand, what is happening? Think, my dear chief ministers, all administrative officers and contractors too. What if our families are there? Part of that tragedy. Shall we allow that? So I leave it here. Do support DRTSPR channels, citizens DRTSPR channel, and environment people DRTSPR channels. They are all in larger public interest only. My number is 9440465339. You can connect to me from wherever you are. Wonderful guests like Dr. KG Ramesh Garu will always be there to respond, to debate. That is the beauty of democracy. Thank you very much, sir. Jai Karnataka and Jai Telangana, Jai Hind. And again, I say sorrowfully, Jai Kerala.
Deep condolences.
Deep condolences.